Come on, dude. Just do me a solid this one time and I promise, the next inventory day, I'll totally step in. I'm just mega busy tonight with something and I really can't afford to be getting late to it.
Why not just talk to the manager? I'm sure if you explain, they'll understand. I mean, they already see you like a brother.
They already had someone bail on them. I was just unlucky and was there when they found out, so I just brain farted and offered to help.
I mean, if that's the case, then it's kinda your fault for stepping up instead of letting them know.
Dude, you know that little workaholic would do it alone if push came to shove. But then the rest of us would have to deal with him laughing and crying randomly during meetings because they'd refuse to sleep or take breaks. Someone has to help them out.
I know, but it's not like I'm free after work either. I have things to do too. Why not ask others if they can step up?
Everyone is in the same boat. It's like everyone has plans tonight for some reason. I only offered because the last time they overworked, they put on the wrong shoes, fell while walking, and clocked their head on a chair on the way down.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I was there when it happened. Full-on concussion, and they didn't even go get checked. There's no way any of us want that happening again. But I really can't stay behind and help, so I'm practically begging Roy. Come on.
Sai, I don't know what to tell you. If you offered to help, then you offered to help. They should know better than to do inventory alone anyway. They can reschedule it, right?
You really think they're gonna reschedule inventory when they're booked to the teeth for the rest of the month?
Right. Friend, you're here. Welcome back to the Bunny Bounce Club.
Huh? Oh, hey! I haven't seen you around before. Wait. Hold up. I think I know who you are. I might? yeah. You're the guest that Roy keeps yapping about, right? Syl mentioned you too. Yeah, they're dying to have you back at their table for one of their games.
Well, that makes sense. My friend, allow me to introduce you to one of the club's special hosts. He's special because he barely has time to come in and be a host, always so busy doing other cool things.
What can I say? Hustling hard keeps you busy.
Anyway, this is Sayu, the cyborg Seiyu, and a friend of mine. While Scylla inspired me to grow, Sayu patted my back and pushed me along the way at their side. They're married, so Scylla and Sayu talk a lot about the guests they have.
Yeah, I try to come around when I can, but my contract isn't really exclusive like Roy's is. I'm usually swamped with work, which is why I sometimes have to ask to be covered for things. Like tonight, for example.
You're seriously doing this while my guest is here?
Yes! You're the one who oh so bluntly put it out there that I do a lot of work. I'm just confirming it. You are here more often than me, so it's natural that I ask you for help covering something important. It's one favor, Roy.
How do I know you're gonna pay me back? If you're confirming you're always busy, then how am I supposed to be paid back for helping this time?
I'm good at my word, and you know it.
But does the manager know that?
All right. I didn't want to do this, but I guess you've left me with no choice on the matter. Since your guest is here, and we're on the clock, I'm pulling out the glove. Yeah, the challenging glove.
Sai...
No. We're gonna do this the club way since you want to try and spin this on me. I'm challenging you to a crane game duel.
Really, Sayu? I apologize, dear guest. We hosts can challenge each other to things to spice up interest with our guests, like a dance battle or a karaoke sing-off, but this has nothing to do with our guests.
Come on! You're gonna say no in front of your friend? Scylla will totally love hearing that.
Do not bring Scylla into this.
Then come on! What have you got to lose? I even chose something that we both are equally good at, so we both play fair. The one with the least amount of plushies pulled from the machine helps the manager take inventory.
What makes you think I'm gonna say yes? I mean, I don't see a reason to say yes. What if you want to... Hold on.
There's the spirit! See? Your guest wants to see you try and beat me, and I am throwing the glove on the floor. Come on, Roy. Pick it up. Here. I'll even cover a round of drinks for all of us if you say yes. Win-win. You could show your guests a cool challenge, we all get some drinks, and I get satisfaction for being embarrassed.
That was hardly an embarrassment, but... Friend, are you sure? It's just us playing crane games in the arcade room. Huh? Well, when we play the crane game, our guests get the plushies. They're specifically made for the club customers, so it only makes sense for them to get the plushies.
Yeah! There's a plushie for every host here! Even your favorite bunny boy Roy here. If Roy accepts the challenge, I'm sure he can get you a bunch of his plushies!
Now you're buttering them up.
Huh? It's only buttering them up if you actually agree to pick up the glove. Does that mean you're gonna pick it up? Come on. Pick it up.
Fine. Loser takes inventory with the manager, but you are covering a round of drinks.
Deal! I got the ordering phone right here. What do you want? We'll have the drinks set to the arcade while we play. Huh? I do have specialty drinks. Did you want to see them? They're kind of goofy, but the manager insists on everyone having at least a cocktail and mocktail. Here, if you want alcohol, go with a Psy-Wave Soju, which is just soju mixed with lemon juice, triple sec, soda water, and some grenadine. For stuff without alcohol, try the Viral Elixir. It's coconut water with cucumber and lemon juice, a little apple cider vinegar, honey, and some mint leaves on top. Both come with a special reusable ice cube that you can take home. It's in the shape of my mascot, Bee.
Since you're ordering for us, I'll get an old-fashioned. Tempted to double it up.
Ha! Rusted your tail that badly, huh? I gotcha. How about you? There are other things on the menu if you don't like my stuff. Silas drinks might still be in there. Huh? You want the elixir? Cool. It's pretty tasty, but I know why the manager designed that one for me. I think I'll get the Psy-Wave Soju. Might as well match up on the alcohol against you, Roy. Cool. Someone will deliver our drinks when they're ready.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's make our way to the arcade room. Shall we, my friend? I'm ready to prove my crane game skills to you in front of my very eager opponent.
See? Win-win.
Welcome to the arcade room. All of our guests can freely play any of the games on the right, but the crane games here use tokens you can purchase from the hosts or from the token machine near the door.
It's probably the one thing here the club actually loses money on. Huh? What do I mean? Well, the tokens are pretty cheap, so anyone can get like hundreds at a time if they want. Each plays a token, each in the machines are custom, so they don't have a payout system.
Meaning if you have skill, you can clean out every crane game machine with about 500 or so. But you'll have to carry them out on your own. Well...
I'll say it. The manager's a crane game freak. They used to be obsessed with him. Now they share that love with the guests that come around. There's actually quite a lot of things in these machines. I think the back ones have imported snacks and stuff.
Near the front here are the more common items, like random toys and even some figurines from popular anime, but the most popular and often visited area of the crane games are those center block machines.
Yeah, it's because these have the club's exclusive plushies. See? Told ya. All the plushies are cheapy replicas of us. They even got me in there. Like,
Is there any you want me to focus on getting, my friend? My plushies, huh? All right, then your wish is my command.
oh my god, no wonder the manager schedules you all the time. That was stupidly well practiced.
Practiced or natural?
Doesn't matter to me, because charm won't make the plushies stay in the claw. Speaking of which, where are we going to put the plushies when we get them? We can't let them pile up in the chutes.
Right, where is... Here. The club has baskets for guests to use for the machines. However, when you leave, you have to return the basket. Again, the caveat of these machines being cheap. Here, Would you mind holding this and collecting the wins? Thank you kindly.
Cool. Got your token key?
Got it right here. Oh, these are token keys. It gives us hosts unlimited plays. Host with the most plushies wins, Sayu. Can we do that? I mean, yeah, but now that you ask, will the manager be happy with that?
Then how about an adjustment? First to 5 wins. That way the manager doesn't kill us.
Fair adjustment, I accept. Would you like 5 Roy plushies or one of a different host? All right. I'll make sure to at least grab 1 Roy head plushie. The rest will be either hosts you've met or hosts you can expect to meet later.
You're stalling, Roy. Come on already!
All right. Ready?
Been ready. 1,
2,
3!
Lucky for me, a Roy plushie happens to be right on the top of my pile. Should be easy enough. Ha! Got it. Easy.
Don't get cocky, we just started. Ha! See? Got mine too. You're not the only one who had their plushie on top. Oh, I'll probably get Silas. Their plushie is next to mine.
Here we go. 1 for me.
And 1 here. Back in.
You're really serious about this.
Of course I am. I have something important tonight to get to, so I gotta make sure I get out on time. Damn it! I missed!
Well, you better start charming the Scylla plushie to be nice and play along. Shyest plushie is right in my sights.
At least these machines aren't one of those 2-button ones. Huh? Yeah, you know, the ones where you press each button once before the crane goes down. Those are seriously frustrating.
Fair. I remember the manager considering adding them, but decided against it. They wanted these to be solely skill-based with as little pressure as possible. Damn, missed 2.
Maybe you should take your own advice then. Pretty sure everyone in here would love to see you hug the machine trying to talk to the toys.
Oh, don't tempt me. We're in the middle of a challenge, so if entertaining energy helps me win, then it's something I actually will consider.
Ah! Cool! Okay, drink out of the way. Note to self, phone on silent during challenges.
Almost dropped the crane too early. Careful.
Yeah, but it's fine. I got this. Ha! Godzilla!
You always had Scylla. Oh, yeah, I agree, but Sayu and Scylla are incredibly adorable together. There are many guests who request them together because of how much people adore them.
It's actually pretty fun when that happens. Since Scylla has a custom setup for their section, we just kind of use theirs when we get requested together. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you know that this isn't a normal club. It's built a little differently than others. That includes the rules.
Yup. Just as hosts do their best to help guests feel relaxed and entertained, the guests are equally expected to respect the hosts' personal lives. Scylla and Sayu have many fans, but... Ha! Oh, sorry, just got the Shia plush.
What he's trying to say is that we have some admirers, but they know better than to flirt with us. Those are our host boundaries, and the manager doesn't play around when they have to kick someone out for towing the line. Another Sayu plushie. That's 3, Roy.
Yeah.
Oh-ho, the drinks! Thanks. Go ahead and place them on that nearby table. We're, kind of busy. Roy, you should totally take a drink. You're looking thirsty.
Cute, but that's not going to fly. Ha-ha! Especially since I just got the Milky plushie. 3 to 3, Sai. Thanks for cheering me on. Make sure you try out that drink, okay?
Hey, what about me? Don't I get some cheers? I'm giving these plushies to you, you know. Syl and I already have these.
Hey, focus up, Sai. Or you just might get too distracted and fall behind. Like right now. 4.
Ah! crap. Come on, come on. Ah, that's crap! There's no way I missed that!
Any last words?
I'm telling Scylla about this.
No, you can't escape this, Sai. Huh? Well, I mean, if the manager is pressed, well, then they may not have a choice but to do inventory tonight. Help or not, they don't necessarily get paid to just watch us work.
Ha! Got a Mary plushie! 4! Last chance, Roy.
No way. All or nothing.
Ah, crap! It's the manager! Hold on! Yeah, what's up? Huh? What do you mean? Well, damn. Hope whatever you're dealing with isn't that bad.
Huh? We both got our plushies. A tie.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Phew! Wait, who won? Huh? It was a tie? No way!
Nah, I just saw why you took that call. It's everything all right?
Oh, yeah, manager said I'm off the hook.
Huh?
Apparently their partner is taking them out to dinner, so they have to reschedule taking inventory.
The one person who could break their stubbornness. Ugh, jeez. Well, now what? We got all these plushies, but now we don't have a winner. Oh. Well, I mean, you are the winner since you now get to keep all these plushies, but you know what I mean.
Well, we ended in a tie, so since no one has to stay behind anyway, we could just, say this was a challenge to see if you were a good enough host for your friend.
You are not getting away that easily.
Huh? What was that? Sorry, just saw my phone and it's time for me to clog out, so yeah. I called it a tie, totally fair. And you get to keep the 10 plushies from the Bunny Bounce Club. Lucky you. Make sure you take care of them, all right? Scylla will absolutely hunt you down if you don't sit theirs next to mine, so.
Like you wouldn't do the same if yours wasn't placed by theirs.
Oh, sorry, can't hear you. I'm leaving now. Can't be late for my date with Scylla. Bye!
What? Saw you! Ugh. That guy, a date? Huh. He knows he could have just told the manager and they would have been fine with him needing to go, but... fate, huh? Well, I mean, if you didn't make that mistake, you wouldn't be walking away with a haul of host plushies. Like Sai said, make sure you take good care of them, alright? They may be small, but they mean a lot knowing that someone is keeping them close. Now, let's grab our drinks and get out of here. I'll take that basket for you, and we can go back to my section to finish these off, okay? Afterwards, well, we can do whatever you like.